Hey everybody, it's Bob again. Just giving you guys an update on that MS-391 that's over here. So yesterday I put out a video talking about this new saw, 391, but put one tank of gas through it now, or mix, whatever you want to say. Yeah, so it did good. It took down this one, that one. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, these three. This one here, that one, and that one. I got these two all cut up. Got the log separated from the brush and everything yesterday. That one, it was getting dark on me, so I quit. But a little warmer, about twice as warm as it was yesterday. Yesterday it was like 13. Today it's 30 something, I think. But anyway, everybody's probably wondering. So the 391, got it fired up, got it filled with oil and gas, got it fired up, went up to my log pile up there, as you can see way up there, and touched, I mean, I got it running, let it run for a little bit, touched the log and the chain immediately came off. I mean, it barely even threw any sawdust, and it threw the chain immediately, and so, you know, I was kind of disgusted, but kind of disgusted with myself that I didn't check things closer. So I took the saw in and went to put the chain back on. And on the bottom of these 391s, you got this Stihl, which is a good thing, don't get me wrong. Kind of a chain guard deal that keeps the chain from coming back into the saw. But what happened was, the runners on the bottom of the chain all mushroomed out in about a 4-inch area. So when I went to put the chain back on, it wouldn't go on. It was all mushroomed out on the bottom, so it wouldn't fit in the groove of the bar. So and coincidence has it that my Dremel tool with the little grinder that I've got pooped out on me here a couple weeks ago, and I haven't got it replaced yet. So all I had was a file. So I don't know if you guys have ever tried to file down those little runners on a chain before. It's a pain in the butt, but trial and error, I finally got it going again. I ended up actually putting that section of the chain that got the runners mushroomed out back on the sprocket, and then I lubed up the bar really good with some extra bar oil before I even started it again. And it took a couple times before I actually started it to make sure that the chain would turn on the bar, but ended up getting it finally filed down, got it put back together, and made sure everything was good and tight, as they say. And I mean, I've been pretty impressed with the saw ever since then. I was pretty aggravated, about ready to throw it back in the truck and take it back, you know, right away. But I probably my own fault. I started it at the shop before they let me have it, you know, but, you know, I didn't check it real good before I fired it up the first time. And sure enough, chain was too loose. And honestly, when I went and to take the cover off, to take the bar and everything off, to put everything back on, those bolts were just barely even tight. I mean, so yeah, it wasn't tight enough. But anyway, we got it figured out. And yeah, I mean, I got these 3 trees taken down yesterday, and then I went up and sawed a couple of those into, you know, firewood lengths up there, just to kind of exercise the saw and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's nice having that big bar. It definitely needs to be broken in. I can tell it's not broken in yet because it's a little luggy. You know, when you hit the throttle, it's not instant like my little 250 is. It kind of, you know, takes off, but yeah, we're getting there here. Bad thing, if you look at the flag out over there, the wind is straight out of the south today. Exactly what I do not need. I need more north wind because I've got to take this big one, that one, this one over here that's all straggly, and then there's about a half dozen, well, probably not a half dozen, I guess 3 these pines here that are smaller, but anyway, I got to take those out too. So I don't know if I'm gonna get this all done today or not now, with this wind the way it is. To me, it's not worth screwing up. I don't want to drop like this big one here over into these over here, because trying to get it drug up out of there will be a pain in the butt. But we'll get her eventually, even if I can't do it all today. I'm gonna get this one all bucked up, and get everything separated. And I don't know if you can see, but down there I've been separating all the branches from the logs, and I'm trying to track somebody down that has a mill, because there's, you know, like this log here, I mean, it's a big tree. They're good, you know, lumber in there. If somebody has a there's my boot for reference, I guess, but they probably got a 16-foot piece here, straight chunk, and then it forks off up there, you know. But I'm gonna get this one all cut up. These are my branch piles. I've been kind of separating the pine stuff, just because that burns a little faster, a little quicker. Thinking I'll put that on the bottom of my burn pile, and then start stacking like all this oak and hardwood stuff on top of that, once I get some good coals going. But it's going to be a long time before we burn. It's just so dry. But yeah, that's where we're at. So yeah, I guess verdict on the MS-391. Pretty impressed so far. Like I said, I only got one tank of gas through it so far, but it'll be nice once it gets all broken in and everything. But that's it for now, I guess. This is going to be a short video, but just wanted to give you guys the update on it. Little Coyote been working its tail off lately. Almost due for my 200-hour oil change already, or well, 200-hour service. But we'll get that done too. And if anybody's on the fence on a Coyote or the Wicked Grapple, boy, just do it, because they're so worth it. There was one of the pages that I follow, there's a discussion going on about the grapples right now, and you know, there's always the guys that, oh, you can do anything that you want with that a grapple can do with a set of forks. Well, when you're doing this type of stuff, yeah, I mean, you can get it done with forks, but oh my gosh, it's so much easier, simpler, safer, especially on the side hill. I don't know if you can tell, it doesn't really look that bad here, but you know, it's a pretty good side hill, and I wouldn't want to be doing it with a set of forks. But you know, to each his own. You guys can do what you want, but I've got that wicked 55-inch grapple, and that thing, it's awesome. So you see these guys that bend the teeth on their grapples all the time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, that'll never happen, I don't think, with this one. But never say never, I guess. But I think if it does happen, a Wicked would be right there to fix it. So not a Wicked commercial. I don't get paid by them or anything like that, but if I find something that works, I'm gonna let you guys know, because I don't you know, like I've showed you in my other videos, stuff that works, I'm going to endorse it. The stuff that doesn't work, you know, I'm not gonna say it's good, so I'll tell you it's bad. So anyway, I'm gonna get to work. We'll talk to you guys later.